Hello, welcome to 2020 Lab 10 TS Web Access. This is Scott Ingram, and the first thing we're going to be doing today is installing the TS Web Access role service on our servers. Then we're going to be using remote desktop web connection. Third, we'll be connecting to a TS Web Access server. And finally, we're going to be using remote app with TS Web Access. So let's begin. Alright, we're going to click on Terminal Services. We're going to click Add Role Services. We are going to select TS Web Access. It says to use TS Web Access, we have to add some role services and features. So we're going to add the required role services. We're going to click Next. We're going to click Next. We're going to click Next. And it says our server will be reached at 2020 Server 02 Terminal Services. So we're going to install. We're going to click Install. And installation we see has succeeded. So now we're going to close. Alright, we're going to attempt to connect to the other server with web access. And we have connected. Alright, we've decided we're going to connect to our 2020 Server 02 remote desktop with 800 by 600 pixels. We've got remote computer sound to not to play, and the LAN will be running at 10 megabytes per second or higher. So now we're going to connect. This box opens, and we're going to click Connect. It's asking our credentials. We're going to click OK. Alright, we've connected to the remote desktop now through web access. And our server manager popped up. We're going to log out of this and do the next part. Alright, we're in 2020 Server 02. We're going to go into Administrative Tools, Terminal Services, to the TS Remote App Manager. We'll continue. We're going to click Terminal Server Settings. We're going to click the Show a Remote Desktop Connection in this terminal server when we use the TS Web Access. We're going to click OK. We're going to close the TS Remote App Manager, and we're going to return to our partner server. We're going to reconnect to our TS Web Access, and we see we now have a remote desktop to use. We're going to click the remote desktop icon. We're going to say we do want to connect. It's going to ask for our credentials, and as you can see, we have connected with a remote desktop. We're going to log off. Go to our next part. Alright, we're back, and we're going to try to use some remote apps with TS Web Access. So we're in 2020 Server 02, and we're going to go to Administrative Tools, Terminal Services, and down to the TS Remote App Manager. Click Continue. We're going to click Add Remote App, and it's going to welcome us to the Remote App Wizard. We're going to click Next. We're going to click Server Manager, System Information, and also WordPad. We're going to click Next. We see the paths to these places, and we're going to click Finish. And all of these applications will appear in the Remote App Manager. Alright, we're in 2020 Server 01. We're going to refresh this, and we see that we have System Information now, WordPad, and Remote Desktop. We're going to click on WordPad. We'll click Connect, we'll put in our password, and click OK. Alright, our WordPad has appeared. Now, let's take a look. Let's see if we can make him a little smaller. There's our little tiny WordPad that come up there. Now let's bring WordPad up on our own computer. And we're going to bring up WordPad. And here's this WordPad. And we see there really is no difference between the two, except for a slight color difference with a dark blue here and a lighter blue on our own. We hope you've enjoyed the demonstration today.